Hi everyone, this is Kedra with NyxMoonOracle, and today I am bringing you a What's Haunting Divine Feminine reading. These messages are for the Divine Feminine. We're going to tap into what's keeping you up at night, what is going on in your mind that's bothering you, and what is going on in your heart space that's hurting you. And then we're going to tap into how it affects you, how Spirit's assisting you, and advice from Spirit moving forward. This is a shadowy reading, but I like to bring out the shadows. That way we can balance them, face things that help us on our journey. So what is keeping Divine Feminine up at night? Spirit, what is keeping Divine Feminine up at night? What is keeping Divine Feminine up at night, Spirit, for this collective? What would you like to bring up for this collective? If this reading doesn't resonate with you, please check me back next week. Well, I can see that you're definitely on your twin flame journey because you've learned a lot of lessons. I'm going to get one more. Yes. This is keeping you up at night. I feel like for those of you that resonate with this reading, you are realizing what this twin flame journey is about. It is about facing lessons, learning lessons, facing your shadows, doing your work, gaining knowledge. You're gaining knowledge about this twin flame journey. You're seeking out your soul tribe. You're taking care of your tribe. And you're trusting divine timing in regards to divine masculine and union. You know you're going in a new direction, new path. This journey is definitely being illuminated. Look at this, all this illumination. You know that it's up to Spirit when to have this come together. You know to walk down the path, clearing the clouds, facing any obstacles, challenges, long roads ahead. You're taking lessons from the past and gaining knowledge from them. And you're seeking comfort and knowledge and calling in your soul tribe and being grateful for the tribe that you have, like your family, your friends that are, good for you. Your soul tribe. I feel like you're moving forward, trusting that if something were to happen with divine masculine, it's up to Spirit. You're just going to do you. You're going to be with your tribe and you're moving forward. And that's absolutely beautiful. And I feel like this is keeping you up at night, but this is a good thing. But I feel like maybe some of you are worrying, like, how do I do this? Oh, I fucked up today and I texted them. Some of you may feel like I haven't found this soul tribe yet. I'm ready for a new direction, but how do I get there? Like some of you are already on this and you're just kind of reminding yourself as you're going to bed. And then some of you are like, how am I supposed to do this? How am I supposed to move forward? How am I supposed to trust divine timing? How am I supposed to get over these painful lessons? And some of you may be a little lonely and you feel like you don't know who to trust, but we're going to go in to see what Spirit wants to say about these. Tell me about this, Spirit. I think I'm going to get tarot, just to clarify the energy. Tell me about this divine timing, Spirit, for divine feminines for this collective. What's keeping them up at night in regards to divine timing? What's keeping them up at night? Yep, it's a work in progress. I thought so. Some of you have already been on this and you're just reminding yourself as you go to bed, this is what I have to do. This is what I have to do to move forward. It's up to divine timing. You have to kind of keep reminding yourself of that, especially early on. Hell, I've been on this journey for a while and I still have to remind myself of divine timing. Tell me about lessons, Spirit. Yes, those painful lessons. The Ten of Swords. I trust divine timing, but damn, why do the lessons have to be so painful? But I feel like you are working on transmuting the pain into illumination, and you're transmuting it into lessons learned and carrying them forward in a positive way. You're letting go. But you're being reminded, yes, the lessons are there, but damn, this is painful. Damn, it hurts to, trust divine timing when I love divine masculine so much. Tell me about tribe, Spirit. King of Cups. Yeah, it's hard for you to go in this. What's keeping you up at night is you're finding it hard to move forward because you feel so connected to divine masculine, this King of Cups. because the painful ending. And it's hard to leave it up to divine timing, but you're doing it. This is Eight of Pentacles. This is the work in progress. You're progressing forward. But you keep reminding yourself. Spirit wants you to take it easy, I'm hearing. Don't be hard on yourself with this, because that's your mind thinking about it over and over again. Just watch what you're giving energy to. I'm also hearing that for some of you, you're wanting to find maybe a soulmate who is in control, who vibes with you, who could be a soulmate, who's definitely in control and balanced with their emotions, with their feelings, and receptive to feelings as well as communicating feelings. You'd like to go in that direction. Tell me about this new direction, Spirit. We have Ace of Cups. You're giving yourself love. You're going towards love. That's love of self, love with spirit, love of soul, love of your soul tribe, and love with the journey. Love with people. You're showing more love, you're radiating love, but you are concentrating on filling up that cup of love for yourself first. Really taking care of yourself. But I feel like it's a work in progress because the pain is there. There's a lot swirling around. Like, I want to go forward, but this is painful. I want my divine masculine and trust divine timing, but it's painful. It's hard to love myself sometimes, but I'm going to go forward. How do I go forward? How do I trust? I'm going to trust. I'm going to do this. You're really working on this, but it is keeping you up, and Spirit wants you to take it easy because Spirit doesn't want you to feel stuck with this Eight of Swords. Spirit doesn't want you to get trapped in with the Devil card, obsessing about the journey, being in your mind, being addicted to those thoughts of divine masculine. Just be. Spirit said, just be. You don't have to worry about this before bed. Try something else before bed. Instead of reminding yourself about this journey before bed, I'm going to go into lessons and advice at the end. So I'm going to keep these two cards right here just to remind me of the lessons moving forward. But Spirit is definitely saying, do something else as you're falling asleep instead of focusing on this journey. You don't have to do anything. You just have to go forward. Watch what you're giving your energy to. Live and love yourself. Trust that. I just heard this morning, and maybe this is an affirmation that can help you because it just popped in my head, and maybe that's why I heard it this morning. I do not chase anything. I attract. What's meant for me will find me easily, effortlessly. I move forward. Say that before bed a few times and really feel it and really vibrate it instead of thinking about this journey. Because this journey and trying to stay on it is keeping you up at night. Because your thoughts, that addiction to divine masculine, you feel stuck. Like, I don't know how to go in this new direction because I'm longing for and pining for divine masculine. But I want relief. But this is painful. You may have something come up that this divine masculine said in your head out of the blue that you totally forgot about. It triggers it all over again. And you keep telling yourself, I have to do this. I have to do that. Love myself. The Spirit says, just take it easy. You're making it harder than it is. I'm going to keep these out for advice from Spirit at the end. Okay, now I'm going to go into what thoughts, since you are thinking about divine, my ears are ringing. Since you are thinking about divine masculine and this journey, I want to go deeper into what chains are rattling in your mind throughout the day. What's going on? What are the thoughts in divine feminine's head throughout the day in regards to these shadows? Embarrassment, sellout, two more, Spirit, thank you. Unstable. It's interesting because yesterday stability came out with divine masculine because they do not feel stable, and you do not as well. Walking away. I feel like you're embarrassed for things you did on the twin flame journey that are going on in your head, like things that you said or did. Maybe you reached out to divine masculine when you're on your journey and you said you weren't. You said you were going to walk away, let them be them. Maybe you slept with them a couple of times, and you feel like a sellout. You feel like I was doing really good leaving them behind, but I texted them, I called, I did something embarrassing. I, slept with them and they ran again. I just feel overwhelmed. I feel unstable or it could even be something as simple as you look them up on social media. You were fantasizing about them. You were focusing too much on them, and you feel like you sold out your progress on this journey, and then it becomes overwhelming. And Spirit says, no, stop. Walk away. Get back on track. You're making this too hard. You're human. This is part of your journey. No one's perfect on this journey. Not one person has stopped talking to Divine Masculine and let go and detached of Divine Masculine and made a perfect journey, made a perfect leave behind. I guarantee it. Because I guarantee they've either thought about them, fantasized about them, reached out, flirted, maybe slept with, looked them up on social media, something in regards to Divine Masculine, maybe even cried over, replayed scenarios in their head, changing them up. I guarantee it. Spirit says, it happened. Just walk away from all of that. And you're what's in your head is, I have to walk away. And also what's in your head is, they walked away. And you feel overwhelmed that you sold out your journey and you're embarrassed by past actions and actions in this journey. And it's overwhelming. You feel like going forward and letting go is overwhelming. Like it's easier to fantasize and be in pain than try to live without them. And that's your mind telling you that. That's your mind wanting to go back. It's like, this is hard. This is too hard. I'm overwhelmed. That's because the mind is trying to control the journey. The mind is trying to let go of the journey when it's not. It's hanging on. It's just went in the back door and taking control of the journey. Because letting go is just simply focusing on the present moment, focusing on gratitude for now, not dwelling on the past. If you have a thought about Divine Masculine, okay, that's okay. Let it go. Don't feel like you sold out. Don't be embarrassed. Don't feel overwhelmed. You had a moment. So what? Walk away. How does this affect you? How does this affect you, this going on in your mind? How does this affect you? Ooh. Inspired? What else? Receptive? Which is good. You're trying to take this energy and get inspired to move forward. But let me get two more. Hopeless, yeah. What else? Okay. Yes, and under pressure was on the bottom of the deck. I feel like you're inspired to move forward when you're walking away. You're receptive to information you're getting. You're receptive to, yes, I have to walk away. Yes, I need to leave this person behind. Yes, I need to do my own thing and love myself. But you overthink. You do something in regards to the journey, like looking them up on social media, replaying things from the past, feeling embarrassed, maybe sleeping with, and it just makes you feel hopeless because they walked away again, or they blocked you, or you feel blocked, like you can't walk away, like you can't let go, and you feel under pressure. It's too much. It's overwhelming. Spirit says, stay inspired. How do you do that? You just let it go. Don't dwell on the past. And if you do, that's okay. Get inspired again. Oop, I had a moment. Oop, this line of thinking, it just doesn't serve me, so let's do something else. Oops, I texted them. Okay, so what? I texted them. I'm not going to wait around for an answer. I did it. I'm not going to be embarrassed. I'm not going to feel like I fucked up or I'm a sellout or anything like that. I'm not going to feel pressure. I'm going to move forward. I had a human moment. I looked them up on social media. Okay, I did it. I'm going to move forward. I'm going to forget it, move forward. I may block them so that I don't have to look at them on social media, so it'll take time. Because when you block somebody on social media, you can't easily look at them. You have to go through all the steps to unblock them and all that stuff. And then you have time to figure out, okay, look at what I'm doing. I'm going to walk away. I don't need to know. I'm going to trust divine timing. And I love you. I love me. I'm going to walk away. I'm going to stay inspired. But don't feel like a sellout. Don't be embarrassed and don't get overwhelmed or feel under pressure. This is easy. What makes it hard is our mind. Our mind is trying to hijack the journey because it wants us to go back to pining for divine masculine and obsessing. It wants us to stay there. Okay. I'm going to go into what is in the heart space of Divine Feminine. What are the daggers in the heart space of Divine Feminine? What are some of the daggers in the heart space of Divine Feminine? I'm being called to this one right here. Spirit, can you tell me what are some of the daggers that are in, those painful daggers that are in Divine Feminine's heart space that need to be cleared, healed, faced? What are some of the daggers? Okay. Oh, that's too many, but I will take the one that fell out first. Wow. On the bottom of the deck, just trust divine time again. Okay. What I'm getting, the daggers in your heart. Actually, I'm going to get some tarot. This deck, I keep forgetting to say the deck. This is the Yin Yang Oracle. This is the Yin Yang Oracle by Stellara. I think I want an Oreo. And this tarot is the Twin Flame Journey Tarot by Mystic Moon Oracles. So, Spirit, can you clarify this card right here, party, external? I'm feeling third party or options that Divine Masculine may be taking. Truth and expression, Spirit. Oh, yeah. Yes, okay. Okay. What I'm getting for this party, I do feel this is a third party because it's external. I feel like this is what's in your heart space that hurts, is that you are very affected by the fact that Divine Masculine has brought in a third party, has manifested a life with someone else. Maybe they have many options. I'm hearing for most of you it's one option, but there's a few of you that have this Divine Masculine is definitely playing the field. He's manifested this reality without you. And that's very painful for you. And you're wanting to not be bothered by this. It's like, why should I be bothered by this? I don't want to be bothered by this. How can I change my thoughts? Change my thoughts, change my mind, let go of this. Like, how can I create something else? How can I create options? How can this person easily go out and get other people while I'm stuck on this person, as I'm hearing for a few of you saying? We saw earlier, you want to manifest a soulmate. I want to manifest a soulmate. I want to manifest another person. I want to manifest options. And you know that to create this manifestation, to set this intention, it starts with self-love. And you co-create with the universe. But because of that Ten of Swords that came out earlier, it's almost like you're cutting that manifestation off at the knees, because you're hurt by, maybe a little bitter by this Divine Masculine bringing other options into their life, and it's painful, and you feel a little bitter. You're kind of cutting things off. Actually, I feel for some of you, when someone does come near you, you have this Queen of Swords. Now, Queen of Swords can be amazing, but this is the shadow side of Queen of Swords. And a Queen of Swords in the shadow is a bitch. And he or she is bitter, sharp tongue, no nonsense, cut them off at the knees, cut them off at the pass. It's almost like you are blocking this creation to manifest someone else, to manifest different options, because you're still wanting to express your love and passion and desire with this King of Wands, which is Divine Masculine. They're being cold. You have to detach. And this is, that's Five of Wands right here. You have all this passion and love for Divine Masculine, but they're being cold. They have a wall. You may have been blocked, ghosted, but they're being cold. And it's almost like you're facing this wall of ice, but you have to detach, but you keep facing that way. You keep facing, see, this person is facing this third party situation, and the Queen of Wands is like in pain. Like in pain over this situation. Even though she's strong and cuts off at the knees, she's very vulnerable here. Her neck is exposed. She's holding her heart. She's in her head. She's worried about time. Time running out. I mean, her mind is going. And I'm going by the Oracle a lot on this card. And it's all facing this energy right here. And this causes a lot of Five of Wands energy, that conflict within, because of the competition, which is the third party, the options that Divine Masculine is, manifesting into their life. I feel like for some of you, it's hard to see Divine Masculine moving forward and succeeding while you're in pain. That they're being cold. Maybe some of the partners or a partner is kind of, rubbing it in your face. And we did see trust divine time. See time with her. Time with her. It's like you have to detach and trust. You know this already. To blossom, you need to detach and trust divine time. And you know that. That's why that time is there. You're worried about time running out. You want to express your truth. You want Divine Masculine to come in, this King of Wands to come in and express their truth to you. And you keep telling yourself, and you see that over and over in your head and heart space, to trust divine timing. But you're still focusing on this third party. You have to detach. But it has to be easier. It has to be easier because you're making it hard. You're thinking about it. It's in your head and your heart space. Self-love is the way to create and co-create with spirit and manifest what you want. But this Queen of Swords has to be in the light side, where she is assertive. She knows what she wants. She's confident. Moving forward, bravely. Trusting divine timing. Trusting what's meant for her won't miss her. And detaching. Not worrying about this Five of Wands. You're not in competition with anybody. At all. Not one person's better than you. You have to let Divine Masculine live his life. While you live yours. Live your best life. And then just let it go and trust divine timing. This is what the daggers are in your heart. I feel a lot of pressure in your heart and crown chakra, so much because you're in it and it's painful. So I'm going to look into what frightens you the most in this connection, and then we'll go into advice from Spirit moving forward, okay? To help you on this journey. What frightens Divine Feminine the most on this journey, Spirit? With Divine Masculine. What frightens Divine Feminine the most? What frightens Divine Feminine the most? Children came out twice. Ashes to Ashes was on the bottom of the deck. Let me look at these really quick. Get these messages. Some of these I'm taking just as the oracle and keywords to go with the messages that I'm getting. What frightens you the most is that about this twin flame journey is, I feel like some of you were ghosted because it says stood up, no show. I feel like some of the Divine Masculines walked away from this connection or even flat out ghosted you, and you were left holding the flame. I feel like you feel like it's hard for you to move forward, but you feel like this relationship has turned to ashes. And that you have to get over it, and that frightens you, that you have to move forward. It frightens you that you have to get out there in life again, going forward without your superhero, that this person wasn't who you thought they were, the superhero. Because they're full of childhood wounds, childhood limiting beliefs, that they were a dog and not a Superman or Superwoman. And they're out there playing around. And you're left there. You feel left alone in the black. This is what frightens you the most, that if you do move forward and go forward, this person won't come back. They're still going to play. And they're not going to show up for the connection. And you're going to be there still holding the flame for this person. And they're just going to, that you're going to be a ghost to this person. And that it's over. This is what you fear the most. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit, I would like some advice on how we can clear this pain, these rattling chains, these daggers to the hearts, and move forward on this journey. What's some advice, Spirit? What should Divine Feminine focus on this journey? What's some advice? This is the spellcasting deck. Spellcasting oracle cards. I don't know who makes it, but that's what they're called. Justice. Psychic abilities. What else, Spirit? Passion. On the bottom of the deck is trust. Trust has come out a lot in this reading. And I'm going to go with this one too, New Beginnings. I'm going to get some clarifiers real quick. Tell me about, in regards to this twin flame journey, about psychic abilities. I do believe that Spirit wants you to trust your intuition. Spirit wants you to focus on manifesting your best. What if scenarios that are in the positive? Focusing on you. I'm also hearing, I'm going to go ahead and get clarifiers before I go forward, because I have a lot of information, but I'm just going to see what Spirit wants me to tap into. Tell me about these psychic abilities that are going to help go forward. Yeah. I forgot what this is. Okay. On the bottom of the deck was self-worth. That's also come up a lot for you, Divine Feminine. I'm going to leave this right here. I think this goes together, actually, with justice. I feel like Spirit wants you to purge and manifest in the positive. Watch what you're manifesting. Purge what no longer serves you, because if you keep thinking thoughts, there is a ripple effect. There is a ripple effect of how it affects your life, how you vibrate. Spirit wants you to watch your vibration. This journey does not need to be so hard. It doesn't. When you feel like it's overwhelming, just pause. Just pause. Take a breather. Forget, if the Spirit's saying sometimes you're going to have to drop that twin flame journey label. Put it on pause. Take a deep breath. When you feel it's overwhelming, you feel like you can't go forward in the journey, pause. It's okay. Just don't make it overwhelming. Don't regret it. Spirit also wants you to let go of any regret or a need for an apology or justice in this twin flame journey situation, and focus on self-worth, self-love. You don't need an apology or an explanation from Divine Masculine. You don't. What you need to worry about is bringing justice to yourself and self-worth, self-love, self-care. Passion. The answer is no in regards to this twin flame journey. Not right now. The answer is no. Yes, you have a lot of passion for this person, but the answer is no right now. And I'm going to go into more of what I think I need another card. What is the answer about passion? What is that answer of no? Tell me more about that. I need to clarify. Unconscious beliefs. Be aware of what you're telling yourself. Yeah, the answer is no. Be aware of what you're telling yourself. If you're saying you can't go forward passionately with somebody else, or following your passions, or that you can't do this journey, Spirit says, watch what you're telling yourself. This journey isn't hard. All you have to do is detach, let go of attachments, watch being in your mind, not focusing on the past, staying in your own lane, and living your best life for you. This is your life experience. Spirit wants you to watch what you're telling yourself, that you're not good enough, you're not pretty enough, you weren't worthy enough for this person, why did they walk away? This, Spirit's saying, no. No. You're a beautiful being with so much passion, so much potential. Set that passion on fire and live. Don't tell yourself you can't. Don't limit yourself. The separation. Trust that this separation happened for a reason. It happened for new beginnings. It happened because you needed a pause to heal, to love, that self-worth, to purge, to let go of regrets, to hone your intuition and manifestation abilities, to bring justice to yourself, to have passion for your life and living passion for your life. This separation, trust divine timing, trust that this separation happened for new life, new beginnings, new experiences. This journey needed a pause because you needed to work on unconscious beliefs that you tell yourself. Sorry about that. They just dropped right off the table. Spirit, can you tell me a goddess to embrace? To help divine feminine clear these ghosts, heal these daggers to the heart, and heal and quiet the chains rattling in their mind. Aphrodite, romantic love. Embrace Aphrodite. Embrace feeling beautiful. I feel like this is like the Queen of Wands, that confident, beautiful, magnetic, passionate, alluring being. And they know it. Embrace Aphrodite, that goddess of love. Embrace romantic love. Romantic love with yourself, romantic love with others that are not divine masculine. I'm hearing two become one. I'm going to get one more. That's a beautiful. I'm hearing pink quartz as well. If you are in a metaphysical shop, especially if you are in Bellingham and you want to go to Karma Cards, we have a lot of beautiful pink quartz there. I would get some pink quartz for grounding. I have a grounding stone here, pink quartz, and I have a big old chunk of it right here. And I have these little pink quartz hearts just to bring some love to the divine feminine, to this twin flame reading. Just really embrace that pink quartz energy. I'm also feeling for you some pyrite for protection, as well as some carnelian for that love, that heart, and also some aventurine. So if you can get those crystals and kind of sit them out, meditate with them, really embrace that Aphrodite goddess romantic love for yourself. And if you're going out and seeking it with others, be that confident, magnetic, self-assured, self-loving, self-protecting, nurturing of oneself. Sexy, enticing, but also knowing your worth. Knowing your worth. Aphrodite was worshipped. Know your worth. I'm going to get one more. Spirit. Ooh, Kali. Yes, Kali. Embrace Kali. Yes, yes, yes. I'm so glad this came out. See, this reminds me of the Two of Swords. That's stalemate and indecision. And we know the Queen of Swords came out. Kali is saying make a decision. Make a decision and free yourself. Liberate yourself from the labels of the twin flame journey, from the attachment to divine masculine, to the lower vibrational actions of obsession, of not feeling good enough. Kali's saying, no, 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 no. No. Liberate yourself from that. Liberate yourself from feeling less than, from feeling like you're not worthy, from feeling like you have no power to control this. You have the power. Make the decision. Embrace the goddess Kali. 2 and 6 is 8. Embrace her all of the time. Beautiful. Thank you, Spirit. That was good. That's a fantastic couple of goddesses to embrace. Be in your power. I would rewind this whenever you feel like you need a boost, even if it's just to this specific portion of the goddesses to embrace. Thank you, Spirit. Now I'm going to go into what needs to be surrendered to help you with this twin flame journey. And then I'm going to go into how the angels and Spirit are assisting you to clear these ghosts, heal this pain, and advice from Spirit about the twin flame journey. Yes. Oh my gosh. Yes. Remember what I said, how you're making the journey too hard. Spirit says you're making it too hard. You have to make sure to play with this. Have fun with this journey. I actually do that. It used to be really hard for me when I was detaching from divine masculine, but now I make it like almost like a game. Like I'm going forward and something will happen with my divine masculine. And I'm like, okay, that's my soul wanting to give me a little pop quiz or a little test to see how much I've learned. Remember, lessons came out earlier. See it as a chance to be very playful. Make this effortlessly. All you have to do, it's really simple. Stay and have gratitude for your present moment. When you have thoughts about divine masculine or this and that, it's okay. You're human. You have to forgive yourself, because when you don't, you make it this monumental thing that doesn't need to be. And people think that if I detach from my divine masculine, I let this person go, then we're never going to be together. Remember, that's those unconscious beliefs, the subconscious limiting beliefs. That's what you have to stay away from. You're putting an absolute on it. Just move forward. Just live without an attachment. Just live without worrying what's going to happen with the divine masculine. Trust divine timing. Love yourself. Play. Make it effortless. Stop pushing so hard. The art of living means going with the flow instead of trying to force the river. Remember that skull with the water coming out that said unstable? You're trying to force it and you're getting overwhelmed. Just play with it. If you have a thought, you should, say something like, oh, that thought doesn't serve me, or, ooh, that's a tricky thought, or, oh yeah, that happened, but I'm going to move forward and not give that any energy. Just keep it lighthearted, swing. Find something to do that's fun. But make this journey effortless. Don't have a destination with it. Make living and not pushing. Thank you, Spirit. Now I'm going to get how Spirit is assisting you, Divine Feminines, with moving forward and getting rid of this pain, making life easily, effortlessly happen for you. It isn't happening to you, it's happening for you. Ooh, you are so protected. Remember that card that came out about psychic abilities? Goddess of psychic protection. What you believe, you create. No one can harm you. Spirit has said throughout this whole reading, trust. Watch your limiting beliefs. Don't make it so hard. Watch what you're telling yourself. Love yourself. What you believe, you create. You're wanting to manifest things. What you believe, you create. If you believe that you're not worthy, if you believe that you can't live without divine masculine, if you believe you can't let go, if you believe you can't detach, then you won't. But if you believe you can, and if you believe you are, and if you believe you are loving, and remember, the goddess is to embrace. Spirit is protecting you, but Spirit needs you to know your value, your worth, your value. Liberate yourself from the bullshit that you tell yourself, the past that you're bringing into the future. And the now, like it's constant. Free yourself from the twin flame journey, labels. Free yourself from an outcome with divine masculine. Free yourself. Free yourself. You're being protected, and Spirit is assisting you. But Spirit wants you to watch what you are putting out there. Watch what you're saying. Watch what you're manifesting, because what you believe, you create. Spirit, give me some advice about this twin flame journey. I was going to get messages, but Spirit's telling me not to, because Spirit wants you to liberate. I'm going to get one more. Ooh, that's that Aphrodite energy right there. Holy crap, that's a lot. Okay. Okay. This goes to that card we just pulled. What you believe, you create. What is your world mirroring back to you? What you believe, you create. If you feel like you're not worthy, or if you feel you are worthy and confident. If you feel desirable, confident, magnetic. And if you don't tell yourself, keep telling yourself. Believe it, even when you don't believe it. Make yourself believe it until you believe it. Stop waiting by the phone for them. A self-empowered woman waits for no one. You're supposed to surrender to effortless. If you're waiting around for a phone call, that's not living easy. Embrace that Aphrodite. Liberate yourself from this need to wait for someone else. accepting breadcrumbs, accepting less than. You're not less than. You're the goddess Aphrodite. You're the goddess Aphrodite. And I'm hearing Spirit wants me to tell you that sodalite and lapis lazuli and bumblebee jasper are stones that you can also help you with this. Spirit wants you to liberate yourself from waiting, being chained to somebody. Aphrodite is worshipped. Those who don't are not worth her time, because she knows her value. She waits for no one. They are always on your mind, no matter who you are with. Liberate yourself from that. Move towards what makes you happy. Move toward what makes you happy easily, effortlessly. Embracing and liberating yourself. Embracing yourself, loving yourself, being confident, and liberating yourself from attachment, from self-doubt, from making this journey too hard. Yep. Move towards that which makes you happy. What makes you happy? Remember, the passion card came out. What are you passionate about? What do you like to do? Are you wanting to manifest a soulmate? Well, you have to detach from divine masculine, or they're always going to be in your head. You're going to be waiting, even though you're with somebody who could be fantastic, but you won't be able to see their potential because you're still having an attachment. Watch what you're telling yourself. What is your world mirroring back to you? Move towards that which makes you happy. Let go. And then I'm going to leave you with these two goddesses again. Liberate yourself. Transform yourself. Surrender to effortlessness. And that is what Spirit is telling you. Oh, I'm going to get one more. What you believe, you create. No one can harm you. But what you believe, you create. So liberate yourself. Watch what you're telling yourself. Don't push hard against the flow. Go with the flow. Be magnetic, confident. Believe it. And move towards what makes you happy. And that's what I'm going to leave you with, Divine Feminines. I hope this helps. Namaste.